Hello everyone to the weekly wrap up for all your gaming news. So to start things off today, new Diablo 3 patch is coming soon, and they're not saying too much about it. It seems like a regular just maintenance patch, but they have said that they're going to be adding a new vacuum pickup mechanic for certain items, most likely the small items that, just like gold and health and what and everything. Also with that, 2 new expansions for Witcher 3 have been announced, and it comes with a promise for 30 hours of added gameplay to it, so stay tuned for that as well. Also, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 confirmed for April 26. Hopefully this will prove to be better than Black Ops 2, which was just all futuristic and completely out of the loop for a Call of Duty game. So hey, good luck with that. Also, Age of Empires 2 is going to see a new expansion, even though this game is over 16 years old and it has plenty of sequels. So wonder why the developers decided to focus on this game again, but hey, new expansion. If you like it, go get it. And successful indie game Bastion has broken free from the shackles of Xbox and is now available on PS4. And now for the bigger news stories of the evening. New Professor Layton and Fantasy Life sequels will be coming to smartphones and not to the 3DS. But don't get too worried about it. As it turns out, this new Professor Layton is actually a card game, and the new Fantasy Life is more focused on building up your city rather than your character, giving it a Clash of Clans feel. So it looks like the main series mechanics will most likely remain with the 3DS games. And also, horrifying news everyone. The incredibly underwhelming jump scare horror game known as Five Nights at Freddy's is actually getting its own movie. Seriously, this is happening. Why? I don't know, but it's happening. So instead of you playing a boring game where you open and close doors in a single room until an animatronic runs in to give you a jump scare, now you'll be watching a movie where someone else will be sitting in a room, opening and closing doors repeatedly until an animatronic comes in to give them a jump scare. So, hey, okay. Why? I don't know, but yeah, like I said, it's happening. Also, DNA, the company that has partnered with Nintendo to make mobile games for the Nintendo company, has experienced a number of layoffs recently. They did not give a real reason as to why the layoffs happened, but they are assuring people that it has nothing to do with the new partnership with Nintendo. And in other news, an outdated version of Ultra Street Fighter 4 was accidentally used at the Street Fighter 4 Pro Tour event in California, only to be discovered after 4 matches out of the top 16 players was already played, forcing them to have to start over and redo the 4 matches. Unfortunately, at the end of it, only one person was affected by this. The player by the name of Ryota Kazunoko Inoue, hopefully I pronounced that right. He was the only one who lost the replay match after winning the previous one. So he was the only one that was screwed over by this whole mistake. Fortunately, the people who run this tournament have promised him to pay for his traveling expenses in the next tournament. So, consolation prize for him. Sorry dude, I know it sucks, but hey, they gave you something, right? And now for the top story of the week. A big dispute over preserving games is unfolding between the ESA, Entertainment Software Association, and the EFF, Electronic Frontier Foundation. Basically, the EFF wants an exemption to Section 1201 of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act's anti-circumvention provisions for hardware so that people can legally modify games and consoles so that they can still be used long after the company's servers that run them have officially shut down. However, the ESA is trying to block this motion, saying that such a modification would only open the doors for hackers and modders to be able to steal products that are still in circulation in the open market. The EFF is now saying that the ESA is trying to stop the provision of older games that are no longer being sold on the market, while the ESA is saying that they're only trying to protect the products of current and future markets from the threat of piracy. To get the full story, just click on the link below and I will be giving you future updates as the story continues to unfold. And so that pretty much does it for this week. Join me next week for another weekly wrap up as I give you all the best news stories in the gaming market. And so, till next time my friends, take care of yourselves.